Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about the one and only Ondo. Yes, boys and girls, you know I am high on this coin. It falls under one of those categories where I believe you can get a 7 to 13x on the more casual, realistic end, depending on where you buy and how well the cycle does. And that's what I'm about for this cycle, mainly for myself, putting my money, at least some of my last money in for high probability coins that can get me a certain amount and just call it a day. And Ondo is no different. Listen, right? We're going to be talking about the news that came out, and we are going to be diving into the technical analysis and some price predictions, ladies and gentlemen. First off, right, we can see that Ondo Finance says we're thrilled to welcome Samra Cohen, BlackRock's Chief Investment Officer of ETF and Index Investments. Right, she's going to be at the summit on February 6th. Right, if you guys didn't know, Ondo is pretty much backed and created by BlackRock and JP Morgan. It is why I am super, super high on this coin. For me, investing into a coin where JP Morgan and BlackRock are behind is an inevitable win. If you know anything about BlackRock without giving away too much, they are affiliated with many, many things. So I would not be surprised if they do well this cycle. Listen, also, we have another thing, right? Larry Fink, BlackRock CEO, stated today the fact that we are not moving forward with the tokenization of every stock and bond is crazy. We should be moving forward toward that frontier. So we can see, right, Larry Fink is giving his output out. And I mean, just right, like we can also see it says at Ondo Finance, we're building at that frontier with Ondo Global Markets, a platform designed to bring publicly traded securities on chain with native access to traditional exchange liquidity. The future of tokenization is bright. I mean, guys, this is super, super good news, super, super good statements that we like to hear. Other than that, right, not too much news has come out. We can see, if we go to the charts, that we do look fairly bearish at the moment. I believe, we will be having some of our final dumps before the Federal Reserve news comes out. We will dive into that in just a second. But we can see we have had multiple days of rejections. And, I have to just say how it is, right? Multiple days of rejections usually means, we are going to downside. Technically, we do have some structure like this, but since there's so many rejections, I seriously doubt we will hold, and I expect us to move a little lower, at least I would say roughly to the dollar area, as we do have lots of support, right? If I were just to take a line through everything, we can see this is a nice range over here, roughly around $1. We can see multiple taps over here, right? Multiple taps, multiple taps. So this is going to be the general buying last type of chance, in my opinion. That is where I'm going to be putting in some of my final money. I am risking this bull run. Any type of money I am going to be risking for anything else is going to be a quick flip. But for coins that I'm looking for, certain types of gains, this is going to be it, at least in terms of Ondo. Now, if we go on the weekly, ladies and gentlemen, right, we can just see it is doing the classic support and resistance retest, right, where it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up, and now we are looking to be going further down. We do have an order block here at roughly 70 cents. Do I think we're going to hit it? Probably not. Probably not. If anything, we could dive a little lower. We could sweep this weekly candle here, maybe touch the top of 85 cents roughly. But that is really, really pushing our luck, creating some type of reverse head and shoulder like this, right? Boom. And then some type of shoulder over here before we continue going to the upside. As of right now, there is no reason to think things will be going to the upside other than bullish news. But you know me that I only value news to a certain extent. I am much, much more bigger on technical analysis for the most part. Obviously, it is still important to value fundamental news because, certain partnerships, certain deals, who's behind certain coins does matter at the end of the day. But once you get to a certain point, especially with Ondo being roughly at 3 to 4 billion market cap, I do value it a little bit less. So now we know where to buy. We know what's going to most likely happen, right? What is the big news? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we go and open a new tab and go to Forex Factory, which I love because I am a trader at the end of the day, and this is very, very important. We can see the federal funds rate is coming out on 2 p.m. January 29th. Now, usually we want the rates to be cut in order for us to be more bullish. That is what it has been historically. Now, if it remains the same, that is still fine. That is still fine in my opinion. But, a rate cut would be nice. It would definitely make us bullish, even if in the short term, right, on that particular week, we might get a final pullback. And then the next week, we would start pumping, right? It could play out something like that. Obviously, I do not know. I am not the market maker. I am just a market participator, and I'm telling you simply what I see. So yeah, we have that. Let's dive into Bitcoin just for a second. We can see Bitcoin has been moving fairly slow, ladies and gentlemen. In general, it's been doing its thing, but it's been kind of just ranging ever since you can even say Saturday, right? We've been just kind of ranging, and we could very well hold this trend line over here, right? This would actually just want to work this trend line, which would mean if we did held this trend line and go up like this, then we won't be getting a deeper retracement. We do have lots and lots of liquidity set up over here. So for me, some type of sweep like this would not surprise me, or even lower into some type of order block candle at roughly 92,000, which would mean yes, right? Ondo would dump, and so would other altcoins, but that would probably most likely be the final shakeout. Personally, all of this is a micro move, anyways. For me, it doesn't matter if Bitcoin's down 10,000 or up 10,000. We still have a long way to go. So, what is my final price prediction? Well, I'll give you three, right? If you were to buy right now, I think on a very conservative end, you can get a 5x from here, roughly 20 billion market cap, right? I think that is very, very, very conservative. I think more on the realistic end, we'd be looking to be going between 35 to 45 billion in market cap. So, we could be seeing this coin be roughly $13, right? If things were to be better than expected, but still not necessarily full moon boy yet, then I could definitely see this coin going upwards of 60 billion market cap, which would mean a $20 Ondo, right? $20 per token. Now, if I were to go full moon boy, ladies and gentlemen, we could be seeing this coin go roughly from 32 to $40, but that is full moon boy. So we'll see how things play out. You know me, in general, I like to be around the realistic end, the higher probability. I do mention all of these other, possibilities just in case. We will obviously be updating you during the bull run. But that is it from this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.